Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Best SAT Tips by Sebastian Enriquez. And today I will be talking about radius and proportions. Okay, guys? Well, guys, as you guys can see, I was absent in the weeks ago, and that is because I was in Georgetown University debating. I was, guys, in a debate tournament. Okay, guys, I won two debates. Okay, guys. It depends on you, and it also depends on your partner. Okay, guys, we did an awesome job. I feel very good, guys. And well, guys, let's get started. Please, guys, remember to subscribe and like this video. Okay, guys, as you can watch here, these are examples of radius. You can express a radius just like an hour, like let's say like 201, for example. Okay, not with the zero right here, okay, guys, because these are radius, okay, guys. As you can express your radio as a fraction, like this one, like 2 over 1, and like 2 to 1. You should say it like that, okay, guys? It's 2 to 1, okay, guys? Guys, this is very important for you to deal with radio problems. This is a radio box right there. You must always do a radio box because it is a more understandable way of understanding radius on the SAT. So guys, the first thing that you need to put is the radio, multiply an actual number. Guys, this is very easy. Let's make an example. Let me take the board marker. So let's say, for example, that the radio from boys to girls is 2 to 1, sorry. Yeah, 2 to 1. Let's put it right here. 2 to 1. From boys, that is 2 to girls. And that the total is, let's suppose that the total is 24. So, the first thing that we need to put in our radio box is the following. Okay, our first, okay, boys. Then girls, because it is the radio box. It is a radio from boys to girls. And the total, of course. You must always write what is right here, okay, guys? This is substantive for you to get the right answer. So okay, guys, as you guys can watch here, the radio, the basic radio must go into radio. Boys 2, girls 1. Total, you sum everything here and it must be equal to 3. Of course, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. That's basic. I am explaining everything in detail so you guys can understand, because sometimes I watch and see problems and I don't get it. So I want you guys to understand everything. Okay, guys? So now, because the total right here that I just said before is 24, we are going to put it right here in the actual 24. You guys are going to understand this, okay? Don't worry. Now, I need a number on this column that needs to be the same for everything here, okay, guys? Because I need to find a number. Okay, 3 times a number needs to be 24. Which is that number? That number is 8. That was so simple. And I must put 8 in this one and this one, because that's the rule, okay, guys? So 8. Now you must multiply, because that is a rule of the famous radio box. You must multiply 8 times 2, which is equal to 16, and 8 times 1, which is equal to 8, of course. Now, guys, you can sum 16 and 8. Is that equal to 24? The answer is simple, yes. Is 2 plus 1 equal to 3? Yes. And this one is the only one at which the number is going to be the same, okay, guys? That's because of the rule. And here you need to multiply this one by this one to get that one, to get the total with the actual, okay, guys? That intersection. So my question is, how many boys and how many girls are in the classroom if the radio box is from 2 to 1 and the total is 24. The ratio from boys, which is right here, to girls is 2 to 1, and the total is 24. Find the exact number of boys and girls. So which is the actual number, which is the number of boys and girls. The number of boys and girls is going to be your actual number. So 16 boys and 8 girls. That's your answer. Boys 16, girls 8. The radio, guys, is just a more simplified way of expressing those numbers, because as you guys can see, if you divide 16 by 8, of course that is going to be equal to 2, and if you divide 8 by 8, it is going to be equal to 1. So they just want you to think of the answer, and that's why it is on the SAT. Now guys, let's find a problem from the Princeton Review 2018 edition. Yes, it is the 2018 edition, guys. Look at it here. Let me open my book. Okay. In Miss Hoover's class, the ratio of boys to girls is x to y. If the total number of children in the class is 5 times the number of boys in the class. Okay, let's look at this. If the total number of children in the class is 5 times the number of boys in the class, and x and y are integers, which of the following could be the sum of x and y? Let's look at the process. First, yeah guys, plugging in is very important in this process, because here it says, okay, the total number of children in the class is 5 times the number of boys, is 5 times the number of boys. You need to put 4 right here, because it is going to be, you need to treat numbers in a similar way, guys. So if here's going to be a 4, here's going to be a 20, because it said 5 times. Okay, so it tells me 5 times. Okay, I'm going to put a 4 here, a 20 here. Numbers that are easy to work with. Okay, guys. Now let's look at this box that is right here. Now, guys, you have the actual number of boys, the actual number of girls. Now you guys might be asking, okay, how did you get that result? It is so simple. Since you are plugging in the numbers, okay, guys, you need to find a number. It is obvious that 16 plus 4 is going to be equal to 20. That's the only choice that you have. When you have this, you should find a number that times that number times that number must be equal to that number to the actual number. Okay, guys, so the answer is obvious. Okay, guys, now you must find a common number to multiply those numbers, and that is so simple, guys. You don't need to use a lot your head. Okay, guys, this is so simple. Proportions. Okay, guys, let's look at this one. If 2 packages contain a total of 12 donuts, how many donuts are there in 5 packages? Okay, guys, the first thing that you need to look at is that 2 packages contain how many donuts? 12 donuts. And how many donuts are in 5 packages? Of course, guys, 2 packages is going to be equal to 5 packages. Packages and packages, and donuts. One in the numerator, that's always, and the other one in the denominator. That's the most important thing to work with on proportions, okay, guys? And you cross multiply, and then you get your result. You divide 60 into 2, and your result is 30, which is choice B. That is so simple, guys. Well, okay, guys, that's direct and inverse variation. I am going to do a bit of that later. Okay, guys, as you guys can watch here are more problems related with the SAT. Okay, guys, a pool is filled at a constant rate of 4 gallons per minute. At 12 noon, it is 6/25 full, and at 3:30, the pool is 40% full. How many gallons of water does the pool hold when it is completely filled? First, let's write down the rate. 4 gallons per minute. Now, hours from 12 to 3:30 p.m., which is equal to 120 minutes, percent. Here it is in fraction, converted that to percent. Okay, 6 over 25, which is equal to 24, and the other one is equal to 40. Calculate the difference, which is equal to 16. Now, achieve your purpose. 4 gallons per minute is equal, 4 gallons per minute. You're going to multiply that by 120, which is the minutes. Okay, guys, this is a mistake. This is a common mistake, but this is the process. Okay, guys, and that must be equal to the whole to another amount. Okay, guys, and here's the process. Then you must cross multiply and you're going to get your answer. This is very easy, guys, and this is a proportion. You guys are going to put the gallons here, what you got from the gallons per minute times the minutes. You're going to put that there. Here what you got, the difference between of the percent, and here the 100, because we are talking based on the 100, and x is your variable that you are going to find, and your final solution. Okay, guys, that was very easy. But this is a common problem at which students had a lot of mistakes, because sometimes it can make you confused. But is it clear, guys? You need to take your rate, your minutes, percent, the subtraction from that percent, then you say gallons per minute, that multiply times the minutes, and that must be equal to gallons. My gallons over the 16. Remember, gallons with gallons, percent with percent. That's essential in a proportion. Okay, if a farmer can harvest 130 bushels of corn per acre, how many bushels of corn could it harvest from 12 acres? Guys, this is very easy. You just need to say, okay, bushels at the numerator, acres in the denominator. And here you find the answer, guys. You just need to cross multiply. I'm not going to re-explain what I just said right here. You cross multiply that one times this one, and this one times this one. That is very easy. Okay, guys, in a box of 48 oranges, 1 in every 6 oranges is rotten. How many rotten oranges are there? Okay, guys, because it's only 1 in every 6, it must be 48 over 6, and the answer is very simple. It is 8. Now, if there are in a box of 48 oranges, 2 in every 6. If it is 2 in every 6, therefore it should be 16. Okay, guys, it is going to be the double of the oranges. And it makes sense, guys, because in a box of 48 oranges, okay, guys, listen, 48 oranges in every 1 in every 6. 1 in every 6. So, of course, guys. Now, if you have 2, as I said before here, you just need to say, okay, 48 times 2 over 6. And 48 times 2 over 6 must be equal to 16. 48 times 2 over 16. I know, guys, that these are the old calculators, but this is the one that I use. Mistake. This wasn't a stupid mistake, guys. It's 48 divided into 2 over 6. What? Another mistake. Are you guys looking that I commit a lot of mistakes? I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, here is the answer, 16. Now you guys can see. So that's why it is the right answer if you're looking for 2. But in this case, the answer is 8. Okay, guys? So let's go to the next problem. Sam mixes 1 tin of blue paint with 4 tins of white. He uses 15 tins of paint altogether. How many tins of blue paint does he use? Guys, this is very simple. If you are looking for the blueprint and it is talking about the radius, immediately carry out your radial box. That is essential, guys. Let me take a pen to explain in a better way. Okay, blue. It is telling me 1 tin of blue paint with 4 tins of white. 1 and 4. The total must be 5, and the actual total of the radio box 15 altogether, so the 15 must come right here. If the sum of these two is 5, therefore I must find a number to multiply to get the 15, so in that number is 3. That's the only number. 5 times 3 must be equal to 15, or is there any other number that times 5 is equal to 15? No. So, because this number needs to be the same in the 3 places, therefore 3 times 1 is equal to 3, 4 times 3 is equal to 12, and that's a rule, a basic rule for radio boxes. Okay guys, you must memorize that. That's something essential. Oh, a system of equations right here. Yeah, system of equations with radios. Here it is very useful to use a system of equations instead of a radio box, because it is more understandable and you can carry that out in a more simpler way and with less time. So let's get started. A cafeteria with 40 tables can seat 600 people. Some tables can seat 10 people and some can seat 12 people. 20. What was the ratio of the number of 10-person tables to the number of 20-person tables? So guys, if you are talking about the tables, and it says 40 tables, and here it is talking to me about people, and I am seeing a lot of amounts, therefore I need to think of system of equations. Okay, I say x plus y, which are my two different variables, it must be equal to 40 tables. And then I am talking about people. Okay, there are tables that can sit 10 people, and there are others that can sit 20 people. Okay, so 10x plus 20y is equal to 600, which is the amount of the people. And then you substitute in the equation when you say, okay, y is equal to 40 minus y, and then you substitute what you got right here in any of the equations. I chose this one because it was easier to work with, and I got the same in both, so of course that my answer needs to be B. I'm gonna circle that one. That's my choice. Okay guys, here. Two cars were traveling 630 miles. Car A traveled an average speed of 70 miles per hour. If car B traveled 90 miles an hour, how many miles had car A traveled when car B arrived at the destination? Okay guys, here it is very simple. You just need to multiply 630 by 70, which is the speed of car A, which is the average speed, of car A. And then divide that by 90, because if you are going to find about the car A, therefore you must multiply by that variable and divide with the speed of car B. Okay guys, that's essential. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe and like.